Maybelline, and today I'm going to be doing my high school makeup tutorial. This is the finished look. It's still really natural looking and fresh, but it definitely is a lot more makeup than the middle school makeup tutorial, which I will link below. Of course, if you're in high school, you can wear the middle school makeup look and vice versa, because I wore a lot more makeup than I put into my middle school makeup tutorial when I was in middle school. But yeah, this is the finished high school makeup tutorial. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so to start off with, we just want to even out our skin. I'm just going to start out with a light foundation, and this is the CoverGirl NatureLuxe foundation, and it has SPF 10 in it, which is good for if you're going outside, because, I mean, it's just good to have SPF on your face. I'm in the shade 305 Alabaster, which is the lightest shade, but anyway, I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my fingers, which is just the quickest way, and I'm just going to blend this on my face. And this is good for school because it's lightweight, but it still gives you coverage, and it's still going to really even out your skin tone. So I'm just blending this onto my face, and I love that it doesn't feel like a foundation. It feels so lightweight. So I just started out with a really sheer layer, and then if you need a little bit more coverage, you can go back in a little bit more and kind of just put it where you think you need the coverage. The concealer that I'm using is actually discontinued, and it is the Maybelline Dream Mousse concealer. But if you have this concealer, if you can get your hands on it, then that's great. Otherwise, you can use your favorite concealer. Another one that I really like from the drugstore is the Revlon Photo Ready concealer, which I believe is what I used in my middle school makeup tutorial. But anyway, I'm going to use the Dream Mousse one today. And I'm just going to pat this onto any blemishes or redness. So basically I'm getting it on first on like all pimples and stuff. Then I'm going to go around my nose, and then if you have any other redness, I get right on my chin. Then for under eye concealer, you can use the same one, but since that's a little bit too dark for under my eyes, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl in LA Simply Ages Under Eye Concealer, which is really good for under the eyes because obviously it's meant for that, and it has a moisturizer swirled into it. So you could totally use this one too. I really recommend it. And I'm just patting this under my eyes. So then I'm just going to take a powder to set everything with and make sure it stays in place. And this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. You can't really see the label because it wore off. But I'm just going to take this with an E.L.F. Studio Powder Brush, which is only $3. And I'm basically just buffing this all over my face. This is a really nice powder, and it's going to keep your skin matte all day, which is good if you have oily skin. If you have really dry skin, you don't need to use a powder. And make sure you get over your under eye concealer. For blush, you are first going to use a cream blush. This is the NYC Blushable Cream Stick in the color Plaza Pink. This is a really, really pretty color, and I'm just going to kind of pat this onto my cheeks and blend it in with my fingers. And then just to set the cream blush and to keep everything in place, I'm going to use a powder blush. And this is the E.L.F. Blush and Bronzer Duo. And I'm going to be taking the blush side, which is that color right there. It's so, so, so beautiful, on just an angled blush brush. And I'm just going to blend this onto my cheeks to set it and add a little bit of extra color and like glow. Okay, my cheeks do not look this colorful in person, so that's really funny. I don't know why that is happening. I promise my cheeks don't look this pink in real life. I don't know why they're showing up like super magnified in the video. This is a good foundation routine for if you have dry, normal, or oily skin. If you have really, really, really oily skin, then I will link my old foundation routine below, which is a great foundation routine. I still really like it, and that one is better for if you have more oily skin because you do use a lot of mattifying products. So yeah, that's the finished foundation part of this, and now let's get onto the eyes and then the lips. So the absolute first thing you want to do is brush your eyebrows. If you don't want to fill them in, that's fine, but I would totally recommend brushing them just so they look more put together because they really do frame your face. This is a Forever 21 spoolie, and I really like this, and you basically just brush your eyebrows. If you don't want to fill them in, you don't have to. I'm going to though. And the color I used to fill my eyebrows in with is from the Coastal Scents Warm 88 palette, and it is that color. It really does match my eyebrows great and just makes them look really natural but more defined. So I'm just taking this on a little angled brush, and I'm just going to lightly fill them in. The first thing you're going to want to do is put down a base or a primer. If you're going to use a colored base, I would recommend the Bare Steady Paint Pot by MAC. I love this. It's a little bit more pricey, but honestly, this is my second thing of this, and my first one lasted me for over a year, and I used it almost every day. So it's totally worth the investment. If you don't want to use a colored base and you just want to use like a primer, I would recommend the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Again, it's expensive, but it lasts a really long time and it's totally worth the investment. You could also use Jessie's Girl Eyeshadow Primer, which is not expensive, and you can get that at the drugstore. But I'm going to use the Bare Steady Paint Pot. So basically, I'm just taking it on my finger. You just get it on and then rub it over your whole eyelid. Okay, then for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this CoverGirl Trio, and it's in the color Shimmering Sands, and this is just a really nice trio of really neutral colors. Of course, you can always use the little applicator that comes in here, but I'm going to use a brush. So we're first going to start off with this lightest color, and it's just a really pretty pink tone champagne. So I'm going to take this on my brush and put this on like the inner third and the inner corner of my lid, and it just like brightens up the eyes and makes you look more awake even if you're like really tired from staying up. Then we're gonna go in with the middle color, which is a really nice lid color, and I'm gonna take it on the same brush and apply this on the rest of my lid and blend it in with the first color, but I'm not. Then I'm gonna take a little bit more of the lightest color and just make sure you have it like blended with the lid color. Then I'm going to take the really dark brown color on like a fluffy crease brush, and I'm just going to apply this into my crease a little bit. Then I'm going to take the champagne color again and apply it under my eyebrow as a highlight. For eyeliner, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeliner in the color dark brown, and I'm just going to apply this on my upper lash line. And if you wanted to apply eyeliner to your lower lash line or waterline, you totally could, but I'm just not going to. But I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. For mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Curved Brush Mascara because it's the best mascara in the world. And you do have to like brush off all the excess though, because there's a ton of product on the brush. And if you pick all that up, it's going to be really clumpy. And I'm also going to apply some mascara to my lower lash line. First, I'm going to take the Nivea A Kiss of Smoothness chapstick, and I'm going to apply that onto my lips. And then I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, which that looks really light, in the color Istanbul. And it's just a really pretty light pink, and I'm going to put it on my lower lip and then blend, and then apply it to my upper lips. This is just really pretty neutral looking pink, but still giving you a little bit of color. Of course, you can also use a lip gloss or a lipstick or a lip stain or anything, but this is just what I would use. So yeah, that's the finished look. Of course, if you're in high school, you can wear the middle school makeup look and vice versa, because I wore a lot more makeup than I put into my middle school makeup tutorial when I was in middle school. You check the description box for all the products mentioned and leave any requests, suggestions, or comments in the comment section below. Yeah, this is the finished high school makeup tutorial. I hope you guys like it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!